I'm not here to show fancy gameplay or premium tanks, I'm here to make you a real beast in World of Tanks Blitz. I'm an experienced player, and I've created new ID just to teach you everything from beginning, the things no one going to tell you, and you don't need to watch, just focus on listening carefully. What I'm about to tell you will completely change the way you play. Listen carefully, because these are not ordinary tips, these are 20 hidden mechanics that most players never notice. Let's begin. Tip 1. The 2-second peek. Peek out, aim, and count 1, 2. If you stay longer than that, you're guaranteed to get hit. The 2-second window is your safe exposure time. On most maps, learn that rhythm and your survivability doubles. Tip 2. The reload dance. Every time your gun is reloading, your tank should be moving. Never sit still. A moving tank is harder to hit, and it keeps your crew ready for reaction. Even small back and forth movements confuse enemy aim assist. Tip 3. The silent scout. Turn off auto aim and avoid shooting when spotting. Spotting gives your team vision, shooting gives away your position. Your spotting is more valuable than a low penetration shot. Tip 4. The slope advantage. On uneven ground, face uphill when fighting. It exposes less of your hull and increases the armor angle. Even light tanks can bounce hits this way. Tip 5. The invisible reload counter. If you can't see the enemy but know which tank it is, count their reload in your head. The moment they fire, start counting seconds. When the count resets, you know exactly when to push. Tip 6. The crossfire setup. Never follow your teammates into the same angle. Position 15-20 meters off to the side, it creates a crossfire, forces enemies to expose more armor, and prevents your line from being wiped by one flanker. Tip 7. The pause. Before the shot trick. Hold aim steady for half a second before firing. The game engine slightly tightens your dispersion ring during that pause. You'll notice tighter groups and more penetrating shots. Tip 8. The reverse retreat. When disengaging, back up while facing the enemy instead of turning around. This keeps your frontal armor toward them. Turning around exposes your weak rear armor and often leads to instant punishment. Tip 9. The baited repair. When you're tracked, wait. Most players repair instantly. Professionals wait for the second enemy shot. The opponent fires again, expecting an easy hit. That's when you repair and escape. Tip 10. The sound advantage. Use in-game sound carefully. Gunfire, tracks, and engine noise reveal tank direction long before you see them. You can often predict flanks simply by listening. Tip 11. The controlled aggression rule. Push only when your gun is loaded and at least one enemy gun is reloading. A single reload advantage is enough to win most trades. Rushing both loaded enemies guarantees disaster. Tip 12. The shell travel factor. Don't shoot moving tanks where they are, shoot where they'll be. AP rounds are fast, heat slower, and he slowest. Learn the shell speed difference. Leading your shot properly can change the outcome of duels. Tip 13. The vision reset. When you get spotted, don't hide in the same bush. Back off 20 meters and re-enter another one. The spotting timer resets faster, and you'll confuse enemies who try blind shots. Tip 14. The ridge trick. When peeking over a ridge, move up diagonally instead of straight. Diagonal peeking exposes less of your tank and allows your turret to clear just enough to fire before dropping back to safety. Tip 15. The ammo economy rule. Never rely on just one ammo type. Keep around 60% AP, 30% premium, and 10% HE. Running out of the right ammo mid-battle can cost you the match. Tip 16. The map memory advantage. Each map has predictable routes. In the first 30 seconds, check which tanks are missing from the enemy lineup. You can already guess which flank is strong or weak react before your team even realizes it. Tip 17. The pressure pullback. When you're low on HP, don't hide endlessly. Pull back just enough to make the enemy chase. That movement draws them into your team's firing line. Your retreat becomes bait for an ambush. Tip 18. The unspotted HE trick. If an enemy is hiding behind cover and you can't penetrate, switch to HE and shoot near the obstacle's edge. Splash damage can expose their position or break tracks and modules even without a direct hit. Tip 19. The unseen reload relocation. After every clip or full reload, change position. Enemies remember where you last fired from. Moving even a few meters resets their mental target lock and keeps you unpredictable. Tip 20. The 1 second after kill rule. Never stay still after destroying a tank. Enemies often fire where their teammate died. Move immediately and you'll dodge that revenge shot that catches most players off guard. That's it for today. Make sure to subscribe to my channel for part 3 and like this video for my motivation.